So if you watch these videos for any amount of time, you know the format now. I go into the loft, or when kits arrive, I'll try and do them as they come through now. But when I go into the loft, I pull out a handful of kits I think could be interesting, that we haven't done yet, and I go through them fairly short order and schedule them all out across the year. I've reached the end of the pile that started with the mosquito. Yeah, that's coming next week, or next time, maybe even though it has happened already. Depends when this goes out. So whenever the mosquito appears, my birthday stream, not stream, video, started with that, and it's gone through the Starfighter, Beaufort, Sky Raider, MiG-21, Gannet, and here we are with the final one of this pile here. So this is the Panavia Tornado F3 in 1/48 scale. You've got the photograph box art from Airfix here. Yeah, so this is another one with a story. My cousin, so you might remember the Lancaster, the B-17, the old Airfix G model. I wanted them as kids, not ready. Same with this one, but my cousin was building this one, and I don't think he ever finished it, to be honest with you. In fact, I did ask him, I believe he said he never actually did finish it. When I saw this though, again, I was not ready for it. I saw this, I had to have it. I'm doing it now. And yes, I'm looking forward to it. It may not be the most accurate tornado, I don't actually know. The F3 holds a particular special place for me as well. When we first went up to Lincolnshire on holiday, it was F3s taking off from Coningsby. I saw them at night take off, and the reheat flame was almost as long as the aircraft, obviously because at night you see more of it. And also, on a personal note, I'll do a special video on it, actually showing it. The very last kit my father ever brought me was a Tornado F3 in 72 scale, an Airfix one. So this is a big cousin, and I still have that kit. So people ask me how I store them, and I think that's going to be another video as well. But I do have clear outs. I don't want to call them purges. That's got connotations. I have clear outs when I believe my standards moved up, and I will remove aircraft or kits that aren't up to my current standard. I'll go through it in more detail. But that survived every single one because sentimentally it's worth so much. But anyway, back to this. So we've got this. I love this. You know it's not been built to the best possible quality it could be, which makes it even better, because I think that looks superb. That really does, to me, look absolutely superb. Yeah, well, I don't know what else I can say about that really. It looks beautiful. So they picked this up from the proper shop at Duxford. That's the one I'm making the lightning kit for. Let's get on with it. It is only March still. Hopefully by now, by the time this video comes out, it's completed and with its new owner. But yes. So here we are. Already, look at the size of the thing. Do you remember the MiG? Modern aircraft are huge. But obviously the Tornado is gone. So first up we have the construction sheet. The F3, let's put you on to the information as always. There we are. Feel free to pause it. Oh, there we are. Okay. So I'm seeing a very yellowed decor sheet, a transfer sheet. I'm hoping I can get some replacements just in case. Let's have a look. So, start off, you get two pilots, or two crew, obviously pilots in the back seater. Be all wraps off for us and all that. Then you build the giant swing wings and the mechanism that makes them work. Yes, and I'm going to make them work because why wouldn't you? And again with the tailplane as well. Very cool. Right, World's largest instruction sheet. Sorry if I knock the camera for doing all this. So lower heart has a fuselage, nose wheel bay going in, cockpit tub going in, wings going in and tail going in. Canopy on, top instrument panel in. You'd put instrument panel in and you put this bit down on top to marry the top and bottom halves together, possibly these, and then put the canopy on. And then immediately mask it, protect it, goodness sake. Air intakes going together, that mighty knife edge tail going together, again a memory of Dad, but I'll cover that in the tornado video. The air brakes and jet exhaust, open or closed. Fuel tank, rear undercarriage, front undercarriage, missiles. I think it might maybe be sidewinders again onto the pylon with the fuel tank underneath. But wait, there's more. Bringing some of that stuff together, the undercarriage going on, doors going on. Looks like it should be fairly easy to put in flight. Oh, obviously it's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be your proper in flight. That's the only thing though. If you do it swing wing, you need to pose these properly, because obviously they stay pointing. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. This instruction sheet is really not helpful, but yeah, just to showing it on video. The weapons stay facing straight. Now, I want to say the Skyflash missiles. I want to say there was a Skyflash. Did it actually tell me? I'll put it out of the way. Oh, missiles. Skyflash! I got it right. Oh dear. Little things, little minds, eh? And then they print the sparrows underneath. They might even, someone put this where someone comments, they are just sparrow, they are just British version of the sparrow. Intakes going on right at the end there, and the massive tail coming together as well. Okay, so 18 stages, not anything too horrific there. And we have two from RAF Coningsby. So, we have 229 Operational Conversion Unit / 65 Squadron, RAF Coningsby, so they're obviously sharing an aircraft here. April 1987. So you got a great sword and torch, AM on the tail. This, I recognise this one. Yes, because that's the one I've done. So I think we'll do the box art one, which is this one. Keep it different. And we get really awesome, looks like an eagle. On it, this is 29 Squadron, RAF Coningsby, 1987. Very cool. Very, very cool. I might actually have to have a look in to see as a way when we put the weapons on. Put them into the wing. Where's the... Is the wing a solid piece? No, it's too hard to it. Just wondering if you can just put the pylons and slightly melt them. So it keeps them in, but it keeps them movable. So when you can pose it, wings folded and wings out properly. Right. Actually, we didn't do that much, do we? Just whatever we'll do. On to the kit itself. Oh, what a kit says. The arms for our aircrew. There's our aircrew themselves. Ejector seats. There's that glorious knife edge tail. So distinctive. There's the bottom one. The fuselage. All raised detail. Don't care. Very cool. Tornado is always one of those aircraft's going to be cool. 1985 moulding for the kit. This has got to be... I wonder if this is the original release for this kit or not. This is the F3 version. One of our missiles is jump ship. This is the Skyflash. Huge things there. But yeah, the thing I personally think the Tornado, and I know the F3 wasn't necessarily the best. I think the radar was awful on it or something like that. I know one of the things about it wasn't necessarily the best, but it's special to me. But I think overall, as an aircraft type, the Tornado deserves to go down as one of the greatest military jets there's ever been. It's certainly one of the most iconic. So there's the upper fuselage. Look at that. You can see why a young 10-year-old, 10-year-old me was absolutely enthralled at the sight of something this big. Should have finished it, isn't it? There's the tailplane with horizontal stabilisers. Sidewinders again. There's the other tail, side of the tail there. The afterburners. The jet exhaust. Canopy. Looking very smart. There's the Skyflash. Oh, come on. Yeah, and again, if I had birds that age, it would have been a toy to me. Would have played with it. I'm still going to run around making jet noises when I do make it. So there's the wings, and there's our holes. So I just wonder if we can mount the pylons and just slightly mount the tops so it doesn't, they can't get out. Ooh. Huge fuel tank there. Drop tanks, these are also going to the wings probably. Oh, that's not promising. That's just for the sidewinders. Maybe that's just for the sidewinders to go onto. These look atrocious. Yeah. There. I will try that one of these two, but I think those are knackered. So I'm gonna have to hope that someone does a Tornado F3 set. But we've got the model. We've got the harder bit to find. I'd argue, because I'm sure we can cobble together Tornado markings from you know, buy several different sets to do this. Let's pop it all back. So that's been a look at the Tornado F3. It's really obvious when I'm really feeling it for the subject, isn't it? When I do these videos. I'll try to show the same as you as I can. But it's the kit excites me, and if sometimes you open the box and you go, oh, that's something I have found doing these. You're like, oh, I don't do reviews. It's just a good job for this kit. You know, it lets you down. And some that surprise you, like Seafire for instance. But this one, yeah. This one really should have me going, oh. That transfer sheet has got me going, oh. To be honest, I'm not sure I would even bother trying. I'll just immediately going to find another one. But that's very, very cool. Very simple paint scheme, grey and grey. But yeah, very cool. Right, as I say, thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and be well. I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.